Hi everybody, this is Azariel Flame here with Northwich Magic Co. And today I am going to go over a cool energetic technique known as shapeshifting, and in some circles this is known as a form of glamour magic. So if you'd like to learn about this technique, stick around after the intro. Hi everybody, Azariel here again, and today I'm going to be going over a technique that I've been taught as shape-shifting. I have seen it in other manuals as glamour magic. Basically what we're doing is we are going into the spiritual realm or in our mind's eye, and we are actually shape-shifting our astral form or shape-shifting our energy body into something that it is not. So, for example, if you are going to be going on a journey to the underworld or to the upper world, or you're going to be doing any kind of soul travel or astral projection or lucid dreaming or anything like that, it can be very, very helpful for you to transform into other creatures, other types of spirits, that kind of thing. This practice can become greatly beneficial to help you overcome burdens and problems in your life. For example, if you're not very courageous, perhaps you would turn into a lion or a wolf or something that is very strong and powerful on its own. If you needed to have a different perspective, perhaps you could transform into an eagle and you could see things from above, from a different angle. If you needed to maybe learn to be sneaky, you could transform into mouse. There's many, many, many different options. So one of the most common shape-shifting things is to transform into animals. This is a practice that is done throughout many, many different cultures and many different practices and organizations. And animals are one of the easier ways to start. And then from there, you can also start working on transforming yourself into more powerful versions of yourself. For example, you could perhaps in your astral form, you'd have a flaming halo and some horns and some wings and a big tail, and you're part griffin or whatever you want. You can give yourself different attributes, kind of similar to how you would imagine an Egyptian god or something like that, like Horus with a falcon's head and wings and whatever. So you can do things like this as well, which will strengthen your aura and help you to gain extra power in your energy body. Basically how I would start by doing this practice is I would ground and center, do the raising energy exercise, do some kind of a chakra activation, whether you activate the 7 main chakras, the 5 energy centers for the elements, or perhaps you are working with the Kabbalistic Tree of Life and you want to light up all 10 of your Sephiroth. You can do that as well, whatever you're most comfortable with, but you want to really light up your energy body with energy, and then you want to be creating sacred space, so giving yourself a safe space to work in. You can do this by casting a circle. We've done videos on basic sacred space creation. You could perhaps use some sage or frankincense or something to cleanse the area that you're working in, and then that would give you a safer room to work in. Whatever you do, you want to be working in a sacred space, you want to be protected, and you want to have your energy body activated, and preferably, if you know how to do this, put a shield on yourself. So just an energetic shield and barrier around you. Now, if you're doing our raising energy exercise and our creating sacred space exercise that we've posted before, you are covering all of these bases. So I highly recommend that you check out those videos. So once you've created your sacred space, you've raised your energy, you've filled your energy body full of light, then what you would do is you would relax your entire body as much as you can. So you want to relax every single muscle. And so if you're doing your hands, you'd do each muscle in your fingers, working all the way down, each muscle in your hands, all the way through your arms. Then you would do your feet and all the way up your legs and your abdomen and your chest, and do every muscle, that every piece of hair, every square inch of skin fully relax. Breathe in deep, breathe out, and relax. Let your body get into a relaxed state. I highly recommend that you do this either sitting with your feet on the ground or laying down, whichever you are most comfortable with. Now, laying down can lead to out-of-body experiences. If you are not prepared for that, try doing this sitting down and your feet on the ground. This will help keep you grounded a little bit more. That way you're not floating off into space and freaking yourself out the first few times you do this. Then what you would do is you would pick your animal. So the animals that I am drawn to are kind of the witchy animals. I find that they give me a lot of extra instincts, a lot of extra insight, and a lot of extra power, depending on the workings that I'm doing. So those are the wolf, the raven, the toad, the bat, the black cat. You know, think of these things that everybody associates with witches. They're very, very powerful totems, so to speak. And so I like to work with them just to gain different perspective. The raven is absolutely excellent if I need to learn to portray a message or see things from another perspective. The wolf gives me independence and strength and power. The toad teaches me how to be resilient in all weather and how to hide myself from the dangers of the world and how to protect myself. The cat teaches me how to go out in the night and how to be safe and protected, and teaches me how to search for things that others can't see. You know, just like the cat finds the mouse. So pick an animal. Now you can do this just by Googling animal traits and their spiritual traits, and just pick one that you want to shapeshift into. Maybe it's one that has always been a favorite animal of yours. Whatever it is, find it. Another cool way to do it is take an oracle deck, you know, like this one by Sue Pickering, and draw an animal. There's many different types of animal decks out there, and then you could do a different animal every day if you wanted. So then what you want to do is you're going to focus on shifting your body into the shape of that animal. So say we're turning into a raven. I would feel my nose stretching out and turning into a beak, my face elongating out and growing feathers, and my neck being able to turn and twist in all directions, and my arms growing into wings with big black feathers, and my legs turning into the legs of a bird, and the tail feathers growing out of me. And I would visualize this extremely powerfully, like as much as I can. You want to feel how the raven feels. You want to feel those feathers and be able to move them in your energy body. You want to feel the beak. You want your sense of smell to change. You want your sense of sight to change, how that animal would see. Really, really, really envelop all of your senses. Sight, taste. How do things taste when you're picking things up? How do things feel? How do things sound? Really, really, really immerse yourself as much as you can in this experience. Trust me, it will benefit you greatly in the future. Okay? And then once you've done that, sit as that animal for a while, and then imagine yourself going off on a journey or a meditation, or just simply ask that the spirit take you where you need to go and do a meditation on that. So I would do some box breathing, four in, hold for 4, 4 out, hold for 4, follow that counting system. Or just breathe in as deeply as you can, filling up your abdominal cavity and really, really doing deep belly breathing, and then holding and then breathing out. And don't even focus on the time, just focus on the feeling. And ask that spirit to take you on a journey and see where your mind takes you. And then when you're ready to come back, ask that the spirit bring you back to your body. Now, you might have an out-of-body experience, or you might not. Either way, the spirit will help you out. And then from there, you are going to come back to your body, and then you're going to shapeshift yourself back into how a human feels. And then from there, you are going to work yourself into coming back into your body. And then from there, you will be... Sorry, we just had a customer come in. Danny's going to go and help them. From there, you are going to come back to your body. And then in order to help yourself wake up and come back to reality, give your hands a clap when you're done. This helps signal that things are done and to get back to normal. Once you're done, I want you to ground and center again and follow that exercise. So see how that works for you. Let us know what animals you have tried, and once you've moved on past animals, try creating your perfect God form or your perfect self and see how that makes you feel. You can also try shifting into these animals or spirits or whatever you want, and then go out about your daily life and record how people react to you. You will actually change how people react to you with how your energy reads. So that's what I've got for you today. This is Azariel Flame with Northwich Magic Co. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you on our next episode. Have a good day.